Hello Virgo, this is the general reading again. So let's see what the angels want you guys to know. So what these columns are supposed to be is the situation, the challenge, what you are unaware of, and what you need to do. And then situation 1 at the top, we have, it's a major arcana, it's 5, divine guidance. At the bottom it says, the search for meaning in life. Consider alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Okay, so they're saying that there's 2 situations. Some of you are undergoing a spiritual awakening. You see here his arms are opened up. So some of you you're opening up spiritually. So you have these spiritual, symptoms, things that are occurring. And so the challenge for you is, they're trying to amp up your intuition. They're trying to amp up your spiritual gifts, essentially your connection to God, your connection to the divine. They're trying to amp that up. But for some of you, there are some things that are causing you some physical symptoms, as well as delaying that opening. Because as you open spiritually, you become more sensitive. Like my nails, I always had my nails done for, I can't even say how many years. Ever since I think I was a senior in high school, I've had my nails done. But once I started to open up spiritually, I started to blister. And I became very, very sensitive to chemicals. So I can't go have my nails done anymore, which is really disappointing and frustrating, but working around that. But because as you have more light that comes into you, as you get a stronger connection to the divine, your body just can't physically handle chemicals and substances because you're coming into a more pure state. And pure states can't handle the toxicity. So some of you are having physical symptoms. So the challenge is for you to remove those things that are in your diet, that are in your environment, that are causing you to maybe have headaches, maybe not. They're saying some of you are almost like flu-like, but you're going through ascension symptoms. They're saying if you make some dietary changes, get rid of the chemicals, get rid of the processed food, just try to get back to clean, healthier eating, try to remove those toxic things from your environment, you're going to find that those symptoms are going to dissipate. And you're also going to find that your intuition is going to be sharper. So instead of sitting there wondering, oh my gosh, I know they're trying to tell me something, but I don't know what, you'll actually have that clarity because it'll be able to come through. And what you're not aware of, so for all of you, what you're not aware of is this change. It doesn't necessarily mean diet. It just means your environment. It's going to, you see the eye on there, it's going to open your third eye. It's the thing that's going to completely open you up. Now for some of you, that's going to lead to financial abundance, prosperity that way. For some of you, that's going to lead to prosperity in all areas of your life because it's going to make life so much easier. From everyday things of, asking for help, maybe you're trying to buy a dress, or maybe you're trying to book a vacation, to things that are a little bit bigger. Maybe you're trying to make a health decision. Do I do the surgery or not? And for some of you, it could be big questions. Do I move or do I not? But when that connection to the divine is open, you get the clarity, you get the answers so that you don't, not any path is wrong. Every path we go down is the path we're meant to go down. It can just cause us delays. It could teach us a different lesson before we get back onto what our primary lesson and mission is. But when you have that clarity, you see very clearly. You know instantly, okay, this is my decision. This is what I need to do. This is where I need to go. It's going to make life easier. It's going to give you more freedom. It's going to give you more joy in all areas of life. And for some of you, it's going to lead to financial prosperity, because for some of you, you're opening up because you're actually going to be using those spiritual gifts for some form of a spiritual practice to help others. So the thing for you to do, not a leap in love, it's just taking a leap of faith, they're saying. So 7 is the number that divine magic, it's the path you're meant to be on. So you are meant to be on this path. You are meant to be awakening spiritually. For some of you, it is going to lead to a career change. You're just going to have to take that leap of faith, make those changes that they're trying to motivate you to do. Now for others of you, this situation 1, it's about love. They're saying they brought someone new into your life. The situation is having you open up to that person. It is a divine connection. They're saying it is a divine connection. They want me to add up the numbers. So we've got a 5 and a 7. And for some of you, it's a twin flame, which is the Trinity, you, divine masculine, divine feminine, and God. But for some, it's soulmate connection. So this is a divine partner that you're meant to be with, is what they're saying. Same thing in the meaning of 7. This is the person you're meant to be with. You've been being guided down that path for some of you for years. But the challenge is getting you to make that change. It's not dietary change, but it is just getting to make that change, to open, they're saying open up to that. because you're not aware that this person that they brought into your life is your prosperity in all areas of life. Home, money, happiness, family, that life that you've desired, they're the key. They're saying that they're the key to it. But you have to take a leap of faith toward that person. You're going to have to make that change, they're saying. And they're saying something's going to happen that's going to open you up. They're going to point out that big eyeball staring at you. Something's going to happen that's going to force you, not necessarily force, but you're going to have like an aha moment. Like your eyes are going to be open, like, oh, okay, I get it. And so that you can trust and that you can take that leap of faith, because they're saying they've got everything else laid. The foundation is laid for you. And 3, they're also having me come back to the number 3, because 3 is, Trinity, divine love, but also you're surrounded by help that they're trying to get you to go down this path, they're saying. Because typically 3 means that, you're surrounded by ascended masters, angels, the divine. They're trying to help you. And they are. They want me to. So the Oracle of E cards that I'm using, these that are down here, they want me to read something out of the book. So let's see what they're talking about. Okay, Romeo and Juliet. They've got nothing on you. It's romance time. They want you to know that this person's going to change. They're taking me off and on the book. So they're telling me that this person's going to change your life for the better, because they say that everything is now going to come up as roses. And everything is now coming up as roses, although this time it won't have any thorns. So a number of you have been hurt. For some of you, you've had to recently leave a partner, or you recently left a spouse, and it was painful. So you're hesitant to make this change because you're afraid of getting hurt again. It's an assured thing. It's watched over by the heavens. They're going to need you to take a leap of faith, and they're going to show you something. Something's going to happen that's going to give you an aha moment. It's going to help you move forward. So on to situation 2. And the first card you have is Page of Michael. And the bottom says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So this is a huge change. This isn't something small. This isn't, changing your mind on where you're going to go to dinner. This is change in love. This is change in residence. This is change with family. This is change with work. For some of you, starting your own business. I mean, these are huge changes. And they're saying for a number of you, these were not changes that you wanted. Because you see here, you've got the storm. It's very stormy, very overcast, very cloudy, and he's standing alone. So they're saying for some of you that this is, situation 2 is applicable to you. You've had some changes come about in your life that have left you sad, alone, almost in a depressed state, because these changes did not come about of your choosing. So for some of you, things happened at work that put you in a completely different area. Or for some of you, you had to completely change companies. For some of you, the person that you thought you were going to be with was taken away. They asked for a breakup. Something came to light to you about them, and they were taken away. But it wasn't your choosing. It is not what you wanted. So it's left you very sad and stuck. But they're saying that they have lined up something perfect for you. So for those of you that had a partner, an ex-spouse that was taken away, and they're saying that person was not good for you at all, and you know that deep down, but that person was taken away because now there's someone new for you. The challenge is for you to realize that that person is perfect for you, and to realize that this is the perfect time for you to move forward with that person, to not miss that opportunity is what they're saying. And same thing for a number of you that it's, you had to make a career change. You had to make a company change. It's not what you chose, but it's what's perfect for you. They're trying to get you out of the state of depression and sadness and loneliness, to realize that the things that you've been praying for, been hoping for, been asking for, they're just in a different package than what you envisioned. So if you will be open, and they're saying the challenge is to, the challenge for you is to just trust, because it's almost like you're in a state of, okay, I've been praying for this, I've been praying for the love of my life, for 20 years, 10 years, and you took the person away. That wasn't the person that was meant for you, and you know that. So they have this new person aligned, but you're not trusting. And the challenge is that you need to trust. And same for the career situation. For some of you, you've been working very hard to climb the ladder, and maybe you just don't even enjoy it anymore. Maybe that you just don't resonate with that organization any longer. Because maybe you've gone through a spiritual awakening and you're being guided to start your own spiritual practice, but you're immobilized out of fear, and that's not how you envision things, but you're having a hard time envisioning how things will be, not knowing that that's the answer to your prayers. You've been asking for these things. They've given you those answers. Everything's aligned. They're saying everything's aligned, regardless of whether it's love or, they're saying family. Everything's perfectly aligned for you right now in order for you to easily step through. But the challenge is for you to trust and take those steps. Because the thing that you're not aware of is the card 50. And they're saying it's free falling because there's nothing that you need to do. It doesn't get any better than this. You really can completely, wholeheartedly trust and just let yourself fall into what's meant for you, what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be with, where you're meant to be. Because they're saying it's divinely led. But the thing that you have to do, and it card right here, it's completion. And if you look at the card, she looks very sad. Her eyes are big. She's just sad, lonely. What they're saying is this phase, this relationship came to a completion. It ended. This career path for you, the path that you were on was not meant. It was not the path that you were meant to be on. That person was not meant for you, which is why it came to completion. Why that person was taken. Why that job. Why you were guided to change. Because they're trying to get you. They're saying the things that you've wished upon a star for are here, but you have to trust. You have to let that grief go, because they're saying a lot of you are still stuck in a sad, lonely, upset, depressed, frustrated, some are angry place, because this stage in your life is completed and it's left, but it's not something that you wanted. It's not something that you anticipated. So you're just stuck. You're stuck in sadness. You're stuck in grief. You're stuck in loneliness when you're so close. You're so close. You just need to be willing to move forward, because the time's right and the time is now, they're saying. And they're saying for some of you, don't lose that opportunity because you're staying stuck in a place of grief where you're not meant to be. So this time that we're heading into is also a time, they're saying, for second chances. So for some of you, you've got this person that is, for some of you, it's a divine partner. So you've got this person, they're saying it is your second chance that you have with this person. And they're saying for some of you, you're not going to get another chance. So they're saying in order for you to have those hopes and dreams that you've been wishing upon a star come true, you have to trust, you have to let go, you have to let yourself fall into that. You have to take those steps and walk through, because now's the time. And the time may not present itself. They're saying the time may not present itself again, or it may not present itself in such a seamless way. And they are saying it is a big change, because they just brought up 50, that, the core number is 5. So it is a huge change to your life. But trust, it's going to turn out beautifully. They're bringing your dreams to fruition. All you need to do is take that step. So, situation 3, and we start off with another major arcana, which is huge life changes. It's 18, it's the moon. At the bottom it says the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So this is interesting. I'm trying to make sense of what they're telling me. Okay. This is about a move. This is about physically moving, changing residences. So for some of you, they're saying that this is physically moving. It's moving cities, it's moving states, it's moving within the same city, but it's physically moving your home. And on all sides, it was a swift, or it's going to be swift. So for some of you, they're saying that there was something that came in that has caused you to start preparations to physically move. But you've been stuck. They're saying procrastinating. Okay, so you've been procrastinating making the move because it's not something that you wanted. So the challenge is you trusting and moving forward, because this move of yours, it is going to have a positive outcome. It is. And for a number of you, the way it came about is not how you view positive, but once you get on the other side, you're going to see that it is positive, they're saying. But you have to trust. The challenge is to trust, and they keep saying to stop the procrastination and move forward. Because the thing that you're unaware of, they're saying that's going to lead you to your heart's desires, because there's a heart in there. So they're saying the thing that you're not aware of is this move that you're making is going to lead you to love. For some of you, you're having to leave what you thought was love, but you're actually being brought to the love that you're meant to be with. But you're going to have to take those steps to do that. You're going to have to make that change, they're saying. because they're saying for some of you, this is leading you right to the person that you're meant to be with. And there's some realization that's going to come about it for you, almost like another aha epiphany moment. Now, for some of you, they're saying that something is going to come about that's going to bring about an unplanned move. And not that that means that it's a bad thing. They're saying for some of you, it's going to be a move because, you know, you're going to have this message that comes in, a proposal of marriage is going to come in. Because no matter what your situation is, this move is because of matters of the heart, they're saying. So for some of you, there's going to be some message that what you're unaware of is there's going to be some message that you're going to get. For some of you, it could be a marriage proposal. You've been all by yourself. Now you've got this marriage proposal. Now you're going to have to move. It's unplanned. The challenge is for you to just trust. This is going to turn out positive. Trust. Do it. Make that move. And you have help, because the card that we have down there, as far as what to do, they're saying ask for their help. It's 12 hotline. But they're saying that this move, it's divinely guided. It's being watched over, which is why most of you in this situation, it's come about from circumstances that were totally out of your control, unplanned, because that's what you're meant to be doing. It's being divinely watched over. So just ask for help. They're going to help you with that. And you want me to total the numbers? Okay. So when you add these numbers up, they total to 8, which is, you know, abundance. It's prosperity. So this move is going to bring about your heart's desires, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. So you have to trust to make that move. And it's the infinity symbol. So for some, it's you know, they were saying it's founded on love. For some of you, this is founded on a divine love, an infinite, unending love. So something's going to happen. It's going to get the things moving, get the wheel moving. So lots of things going on. I do hope that this helps all of you. And I do wish you the very best to gracefully move through these changes. Again, for most, it's going to be small, nothing to get worried about. For those that's going to be big, it's going to be for good reasons. So it's going to bring in those hopes and dreams. It's going to make things better for you. So ask for help. Ask that the angels help you. Filled with lots of love, joy, and blessings.